What is up, guys? Cognito here. So, on the 1st of February, Samsung announced their all new S23 lineups. And in as much as they are great phones, I honestly don't think you should go ahead rushing to get one of these, and here's why. So, first up, my general reason is this. Smartphones have reached a certain point where upgrading consecutively through each year and release might just seem like a waste of money, because they have gotten so good that the companies can only make very minimal changes. I mean, take a look at the S22 and the S23, for example. The only difference is a slight change in design, and for the Ultra, I bet most people can't even tell the difference. Because here are some things that they also added to the phones. First, the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 chip, which is the most current chip, and they're calling theirs for Galaxy, so I guess we'll see how that turns out. A new 200 megapixel sensor, and let's just talk about this, right? This is one of those eye-catching features that should definitely not make you want to purchase this phone, except if you are super into photography, then well, that's for you. But for the everyday user, this is definitely not something you should be bothered about, because one photo from this sensor will be up to 5 times the current size of photos. I don't know if I've explained that well, but I'm not saying this is a bad thing. So if you have the storage capacity, then fine. And they've generally just worked on the video capabilities of the phone, because why not? The iPhones are always beating them at this, and their way of replying to this is by fixing the video stabilization and adding the support for 8K 30 FPS. I know, right? After saying all these things, I know it sounds like very big changes, but trust me, they shouldn't deceive you. So in conclusion, if you are happy with your current phone, then you definitely don't need this, because there really isn't much that the S23 brings to the table, and you wouldn't be missing out on anything. The slightly bigger battery is nice, an upgraded chipset will always be better and create some buzz, but for most people, the difference between day-to-day use will be very minimal. But of course, the S23 is better than the S22, and the S24 will also be better than the S23. That's just how it's supposed to be. But again, the question remains, do you think the S23 is worth the hype? Well, that's left for you to answer. And as for me, I'm Cognito. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. Peace out.